Right, I've plugged in the monitor and the keyboard, and I'm going to turn it on. Help if I turn the power supply on. Okay. Just turn that on. Ooh. Oh. I think that's a good thing. I think that means it's working. That is a good sign. I am very, very happy right now. It would have been a pain in the ass if I'd had to send stuff back to Amazon from Saudi Arabia. They're praying outside, can you hear them? And this is especially good because I'm booting from USB 3 USB stick, and I was worried that that would not be compatible because everyone online said to use USB 2. Okay, this is good. Alright, it's looking pretty tidy now. I've used cable ties on those cables that go across. I don't think it looks too bad at all. Put the Phanteks logo shelf back on. Let's have a look at the back. So cables are all strapped together, ready for the cover, the side cover to go back on. So the next thing I need to do, which is pretty much the last thing, is the Hue Plus lighting that goes inside. And I should have looked at this before because the power cable, it looks like it wants to come off the power supply unit. And I haven't run that off the power supply, so I'm probably going to have to take the power supply out and rerun all the cables so that I can do the internal lighting, which is sad. So the Hue Plus is a series of these strips which have RGB LEDs, I think, and in between there you can see the silver metal rectangle that's a magnet, so they can attach to the inside quite easily. It's very nicely designed. And then it all connects up to this little box, which needs a bit of power, obviously. Should have thought of that. So unfortunately I couldn't get the internal lighting hooked up. I only have one USB 2.0 header on the motherboard because it's a mini ITX board, and the cooler, the water pump cooler, is using that. So I need to get a splitter before I can do the internal lighting. But it's up and running, and I'm really pleased with that because, you know, I was really worried that something would not work, which means the whole thing wouldn't work. But I've been able to download software, get everything going. So just waiting for the USB splitter and the graphics card. Thanks for watching, if anyone is still watching. Let's take one last look at the finished result.